There is a lot that you can say in your games simply with the food that you have appear in your game settings. In D&D, I use a lot of food description to establish a sense of place and a sense of character to villages, towns, establishments. And this really is a nice shorthand for your players to put them in their environment. A brackish broth with a few floating turnips, all withered and sparse, will speak volumes about the village that they've just visited. It's probably a bit downtrodden, maybe on hard times. When they meet with the elves, and there are all these exotic foods that aren't normal things that they're used to seeing, things that are beyond their cultures, it'll set them in a different place. A sumptuous feast at a lord's banquet hall, or even something as kind of down to earth and homey as some sort of eatery in a cold and rainy coastal town that smells of rich seafood broths and bisques, and there are steaming trays of poached fish, or even tentacled things coming out of pots of broth. They're going to remember this as they travel that town. It's going to set up a sense of place and do a lot to help you, as a DM, get them into the world. Food speaks to players. We all snack, we all munch, we all bring stuff to game, and the food in our life is kind of a quick in route to our imagination. I have had players actually get hungry at my table because of some of the descriptions of foods that I put into the game. Ultimately, what you're looking to do is to use that food to help you build your world without having to necessarily do massive lore dumps. Put some exotic items or some interesting items beyond just gruel or a mutton shank on your inn's menu, and it'll stand out to your players. All right, I gotta get back to dinner.